But before we get into the market vlog, let's have a look at prep week, which consisted of 5 pairs of socks, 1 unnecessary box of pens, 5 hot drinks, 4 outfit checks, 3 mental health walks, 4 Fanta lemons, over 160 labels, 50 wax melts and 14 reed diffusers, 1 rather large Teemu package, 5 vlogs edited and uploaded. It's finally market day. We've made it, guys.
Anyway. Thank you. I made 6.
It's market day.
We're running out of time. I actually should be leaving now, but I just wanted to do a quick outfit check before we left. So first I have my yellow shirt, which is from, you guessed it, COS. Then we've got my long black flowy, I think it's an A-line pleated skirt, and this is from Uniqlo, which I've had for years. I've got a comfy pair of socks, which is so important, Calvin Klein, and obviously to complement that, my Birkenstocks, because we all know that we need a comfortable pair of footwear. So now that's done, let's go. So I always try and view markets as a good experience, regardless of like how much money or profit I've made. So I've written down a few notes here just to go over a couple of things. So all in all, the market was okay. It wasn't as busy as the market last year, this time last year. There wasn't as much footfall, but there were quite a few vendors. Luckily, there wasn't anyone who did anything similar to mine, so I was the only sort of home fragrance vendor there. Despite that, I actually made more this year than I did make last year. Not that much, but still a decent amount. So we were there from 10 p.m, but the fair started at 11 and it finished at about 3 p.m. So during that time, I made 6 sales. Doesn't sound like a lot, but we have to bear in mind our reed diffusers are £25 roughly each. So in total, my gross profit was £115. Now this was before any discounts. The discounts using the spin wheel was about £12.20. The average sale was £17.13. And the thing that brought in the most profit were reed diffusers, obviously, at about £67.50. So the reed diffusers that sold were the pear and freesia, Cuban oak, and the rosewoods. And then I ended up giving away rose and oud and cashmere plums to family members. You know what it's like. So those are the products that brought in the most amount of money. In second place, we've got wax melts. Obviously, we made £35.30 off of the wax melts alone. The scents that sold were pear and freesia again, sugar floss, vanilla latte, mango oud and Cuban oak. And I also managed to sell 1 wax burner. So although we sold more wax melts than reed diffusers are at a higher price point, and therefore that's what brought in the most profit. Now, one mistake that I did make is that I didn't bring my individual wax melts. I didn't bring the individual wax melts, and funnily enough, I had someone ask, "Oh, do you have the individual ones that you had last year?" And I didn't have them, which is so I was a little bit annoyed about, because it doesn't seem like it could bring in a lot, but actually it makes such a big difference. Like at the last fair, my Christmas fair, I brought in £50 just from the individual wax melts. So they can bring in quite a bit, and I forgot to bring them. I think I packed 1 basket when I did the mock setup, and then I put that straight into the suitcase and completely forgot to pack the rest of the other mini wax melts. So I'm a little bit annoyed by that, but regardless of that, I mean, the booth fee was £35. So once you minus that from the £102.80, I still made about, let's say, £65. Would I say it was worth it? No. Would I say it was a good experience? Absolutely. And I've also got to remember that this is the first time that I'm trialing these labels or using these labels. So I would probably say, I mean, people like to touch. As you could see, the table was quite, I want to say interactive, and it was, because there were wax melts open on the table for people to smell. We had the Cuban oak spin-in table, which people thought were quite interesting. And I think the table in itself looked visually appealing, and obviously then you capture the attention of people as they're walking by, because they kind of want to know, oh, what's that with the lemons and the lemon and lavender. I thought that was quite cute, and a lot of people commented on how interesting the table setup was. And I think the labels definitely made a big impact. The labels are colourful and inviting, and if you like that type of style, then people are going to be drawn to that. So but the only problem I had with those labels is that obviously a lot of people are opening and picking up and touching, and these are home printed labels, and so I know that I need to get professional labels made. So I'm probably going to use this £100 to get my rediffuser labels, the front ones, professionally made, and the CLP ones I can continue to make at home. But because of the amount of people that were picking up and touching, some of the labels did get ruined, unfortunately. So as you can see in this video, I do have quite a lot of stock left. So I've managed to take some product photos, and I have put that onto my website, so that's available if any of you guys wanted to give anything a go. That's all there. And my first email goes out tomorrow to all of my email subscribers, so that will be interesting. That goes live tomorrow at 7:30. If you do want to subscribe to my emails, please feel free to head on over to the website. There should be a pop-up that asks you to put your email address in. So if you want to stay up to date with what's happening next with Amadore, please head on over and pop your email address in there. That would be great. Other than that, all in all, it was an okay market. I do want to go to other markets, so I have been looking to see, but obviously I couldn't apply to markets if my website wasn't ready. So now that that's all done, obviously insurance is in place and everything, I will go ahead and who knows when my next market will be. Anyway, I just want to thank you so much. Thank you, Lottie. I also want to take this opportunity just to say thank you to everyone who has watched, who has liked, who's subscribed, who have commented, who have given well wishes and advice. I appreciate you all. So yeah, thank you so much. And if you like this video, please do like, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.